Hi, hello, welcome or welcome back. So today we are going to do, mainly I am going to do an Honkai Impact encounter. I've been playing this game for 3 years now, but to be honest, I had an account which I played for 5 years, but I when I was playing in that account, I did not know what gacha meant, and I did not know anything about the game. And so I made a couple of slightly disastrous mistakes, which ended up leading me to delete that account and make a new account 3 years ago. So, yeah, and as I wanted to show you, I've officially been on Honkai Impact for 1,000 days. It's slightly exceeding 1,000 days, but yeah, I'm so happy. This is one of my favorite games from MiHoYo. And if you look in the corner, you can see the Elysia keychain, which I got from the web event almost 2 years ago from Elysium Everlasting. And it's one of my absolute favorite keychains. I do have a few others, but I haven't collected that many because I'm an extremely casual player and I haven't been playing for that long. And yeah, after that event, they stopped giving keychains, which is pretty sad. So, as you can see, if you can see the amount of pink which is there in the screen, you will realize that my favorite character is none other than Elysia. And look at her. She is absolutely beautiful. 今日の任務を全部クリア。さすがね。褒めてあげる。She's the combination of everything I love, especially the color pink. She's the manifestation of the color pink. And she's beautiful. I loved her character story. And yeah, I love this game with a lot of passion. Though I'm an extremely casual player in this game, so casual that I don't even do the events. But I have played the story, and that's about all I do. I don't usually play that much because I have a lot of games to play, and I cannot just invest in a single game. So yeah, I'm a casual player here. So like I said, let me start around with showing you my Valkyries. So yeah, these are the Valkyries I have. So as you can see, it's quite a lot for a person. Mine for a person who's been playing for 3 years. I feel like I have collected a decent amount. I still don't have many of the characters who came out after part two, or just even old ones in general who are just not there in the dorm shop or in the war treasury. But yeah, I have the mindset of a collector. I want to, like, it's like Pokemon. I want to collect them all, and I want to triple S them all. And I have a few characters in triple S, like Coralie, Prometheus, Eden, Pardo. I have all of them on triple S, and I'm currently working on getting Raiden Maze, Hersher of Thunder, and Hersher of Void to triple S. And I'm also working on getting Hersher of Flamation to double S. So yeah, I have been, to be honest, in this game, I have been very lucky with my pulls. For example, I didn't have beta till this patch. I managed to get the anniversary event Kiana as well as beta in the same patch, along with all the weapons. So yeah, you can see that touchwood, my luck has been pretty decent in this game, unlike some other games. But I'm happy with the amount of Valkyries I've collected. I do plan on triple Sing all of them, but as I said, I'm a casual player, so I don't grind as much to triple Sing them. But maybe I should. I do plan on doing an account tour in a year, and hopefully I get to I would have made some more progress then. For example, Herrscher of Truth is the most recent Valkyrie I gotten. I've gotten. I want to clarify one thing. I may be a casual player, but I'm not a free to play. I am a dolphin. I occasionally get the battle passes and also get the dailies. And yeah, and I recently got the Herrscher of Truth and her weapon from the battle pass. I still need to get her Stigmata. She is currently running Turganev, which is not the most optimum, I know, but I but recently I heard that there's going to be a change coming to the battle pass where we can get all the Stigmata and weapons and even Valkyries from the previous versions. So yeah, so I don't need to think too much about collecting now. I can easily collect. So yeah, these some of my favorite Valkyries are actually Kiana, Alicia, and May. I I absolutely love Alicia. She's one of my favorite characters, and I love Herrscher of Flamation Kiana. I feel Herrscher of Flamation Kiana was the peak Kiana, and I remember watching that video shot for the first time, not shot, yeah, video, the PV for the first time, and I got goosebumps. It was so cool. And Herschel of Flamation was the first character banner I actually pulled on. My first ever character was actually Herschel of Thunder. I finally managed to get her divine key from the battle pass, so I'm pretty happy about that. She still doesn't have a stigmata, but I plan on farming handle for her. But yeah, the only character I've ever wailed for is Alicia again, because it's Alicia. Do you need a reason for that? But unfortunately, I could not get her divine key this patch, and I plan on getting it in the future reruns. I am saving crystals for that. So I've currently saved 4,000 crystals. It's nowhere near guaranteed, but I do plan on pulling some characters, maybe Helia in the future. I'll have to see. I'm not very much interested in the next Valkyrie, though I might pull on Susha. But I do need a bleed DPS, but Luna WoW is still quite good in the meta, so I don't think I need a bleed DPS. As for my elves and AstralOps, I got really lucky and I managed to pull a Teresa Apocalypse in just 10 pulls. And I was simply doing the pulls to get the outfit for Luna WoW. And yeah, I got her. As for my elves, Elf Kiana and Elf Alicia are my favorite, and they are the pride and joy of my account. I managed to get Elf Kiana in the previous spending event, and I got Elf Alicia in the current spending event. So yeah, I don't want any other elf. I plan on maxing them out and from the future spending events. So I better save some crystals for that. Now let's go on to the inventory. As you can see, I don't have a lot in my inventory. I still have a lot of stigmata for the part 2 characters who I don't have, like Durandal, Mini Durandal, or Thelema. I also have a Vilvi stigmata box, and I don't have Vilvi. So yeah, and this is the inventory. If you can see, there is the SP supply card, which is so rare to find since SP Valkyries are basically extinct in part 2. So yeah, and I'm happy I have this. It gives me fond memories. I don't have a lot of resources. I'm always scrambling for resources in this game. As you can see, I don't have any ether fuel, nor I don't have a single, what do you call those? I forgot. But the essential material for upgrading the skills, I don't have a single of those. I've used them all up. And yeah, here's the events ever since I have been playing. I hoard them. I do not open a single one. And yeah, I never plan to open these. But yeah, next the stigmata. I don't have a lot of stigmata. I want to forge each and every stigmata, but again, I'm running low on resources. So these are the stigmata I have. I have some from the Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year, and some from collaborations like the. I have the Promare stigmata. I sadly my favorite ever event from Honkai Impact was the Evangelion collab, but I started playing exactly when it ended, so that made me very sad. But I have the Premier collab stigmata, and this is the only proof that I was there for the Premier collab. Sadly, I wasn't there for the Genshin Impact collab either, so I don't have the Genshin Impact stigmata. But yeah, here's the weapons. As you can see, not all of them are maxed out because I'm running low on resources all the time. So these are my weapons. Some of them I got from the time shop, and some of them have just been there. I like to keep my inventory as clean as possible. But yeah, I don't roll for a lot of weapons. I only roll for the weapons the Valkyries who I have. I'm currently missing, uh, who is that? Teresa Apocalypse's latest battle suit, Shixal Imperative's weapon. And I plan on pulling that in the future. Uh, Back to Valkyries, I didn't show how many part 2 Valkyries I have. So I've been quite lucky in part 2. I guess the part 2 gacha is actually easier because these are a lot of characters. I first started for Senadina and I ended up getting a lot of characters. The only ones I'm missing are Mini Durandal, Thalama, and Lantern. And yeah, so I have a lot of part 2 characters, whereas the part 1 characters, I am missing few of them. Like, I really wanted Fuwa Penguin of Institute, but I just had to wait for part 2. Sadly, I had to skip her. And yeah, I plan on farming all of them. Maybe I also don't have a Hush of Finality, sadly. I remember when the trio came out, it was so difficult to get all of them. I somehow managed to get Version of Origin when the trio came out, and I only recently got the Hush of Truth. So yeah, and fun fact, the Herrscher of Rebirth was the first character I managed to pull both the Valkyrie and the weapon and all 3 stigmata for. Meaning I completed the character for the first time in before her rerun. So Herrscher of Rebirth was the first one. Now I don't have that problem because I am able to save a lot more. So yeah. Going on to Armada, I don't know if these exist for new players right now, but this is my Armada, nothing too fancy. There's the sim battle, there's the commissions, and there's the contributions. There's nothing too fancy here. And speaking of and going to the dorm, these are the divine keys I have. I don't have all of them. I plan on crafting this and somehow getting these from the battle pass. I recently got the key of judgment from the battle pass, and I also crafted this, the key of binding, and I got lucky from the Dom pulls, and I got the key of creation. I also plan on crafting this, but yeah, it's a long process. I don't have the stellar key, sadly. I plan on getting Alicia's divine key in the future, so gotta save for that. Going to the Dom, there's nothing really fancy in my Dom. I'm still upgrading it. I like my Dom. I like how cozy it is. I wish they added some more features to this, like how they did with Serenity Pot with Genshin. But right now it's an obsolete feature. But I like how cozy the Dom is, and I like the characters. So yeah. Now, when I said I was a casual player, I really mean it. For example, I didn't do any of the weeklies till the vacation ticket was implemented, and like the realms of the battle, the sim battle, I didn't do any of them because I felt them, like even the Universal Mirage, I felt it was a chore. So I'm so happy for this vacation ticket, and I hope they implement it more. I hope they implement for the Elysian Realm as well, because doing the Elysian Realm every week, which I haven't done this week, but doing the Elysian Realm, okay, there's an event going on. I forgot about that. But doing the Elysian Realm every week for 500 crystals and spending about 15 to 20 minutes every week is a kind of a chore. And it's not just one run. To max out this insignia, you need to do at least 2 to 3 runs. So that takes a lot of time. So I wish there was a vacation ticket for that. And in the Abyss, I haven't been playing the Abyss consistently. So I'm currently in Agony 1. The maximum I can go to is Agony 3 on Red Lotus, and I keep fluctuating between Agony 3 and Red Lotus. So yeah, right now I haven't been playing the Abyss for a long time, and I'm planning on going back to Agony 3. But again, I'm not very competitive about the games. I'm quite happy. I feel like I can clear easily with the teams I have for Agony 3, and I don't need to sweat as much. Combat in Honkai Impact is pretty fun, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite aspect. My favorite aspect has to be the story, because if you wouldn't play Honkai Impact for the story, then what would you play for? Because the story is beautiful. And finally, showing my achievements and collection. I have not done all the achievements. Some of them are kind of difficult, like getting top 12.5% of the Memorial Arena. I have a lot of skill issues, so I don't get to experience the most. So, and speaking of outfits, how can I forget about the outfits? Here's the outfits I've collected. So, not all of them, but there are few which are my favorite. I recently got Luna Wow. There's that. There's Luna Wow. Yes, I recently got Luna Wow's outfit, and yeah, it's quite pretty. I really wanted the wedding outfit, but it didn't strike me as the best ever outfit I've ever seen, except the ring. I really love the ring, but this is quite cute as well. So this is quite cute. I also managed to get Thelema's outfit despite me not having Thelema, like from the spending event. I got Thelema's outfit. And I love this outfit so much, but unfortunately I don't have Thelema, so probably I will unlock it in the future. Any other outfit? Let's see. Uh, I plan on getting Harsha Favation's Time Runner outfit. Oh, also I got Shushan's outfit from the spending event again, and I really like it. It's quite cute. Currently, I plan on getting Coiley's outfit from the event. I need to grind the event because I haven't done a single bit. But yeah, and Coiley's outfit is so cute. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I sadly missed Helia's outfit, or no, wait, no, Helia's outfit is for the next patch. One of my favorite outfits is the Elysium maid outfit because look at it, it's so pretty. I also have this. I got it from the Elysium Everlasting event. So I could go on and on about the outfits, and also Ryden May's outfit. I really like her outfit. This one especially. I feel it matches really well with the vibe. And I did not like this outfit too much, but I really love the Foster outfit a lot. And this is my profile. So speaking of the profile, I'll show you my emblems. I don't have a lot of emblems because, like I said, I'm a very casual player and I don't play the events. This is from the Grisho event. I remember that was one of the first ever events I actually played and completed. And this is from the part 2 Oxia event. And yeah, those two are the only events I've actually managed to complete. And yeah, and also this, a Feast Sword and Data, again part 2 event. I'm trying to engage more in events right now, but it's been a little difficult. So this is my profile. Again, Alicia, Kiana, and Vida with Alicia Elf as always. And as for the bridges, I have these 3 bridges. I did get this Arc City bridge because I really love it. I love the vibes. I love the rain. Not now, Aichan. Not now. Okay. Not now. I really love the vibes. But yeah. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this account tour. It's really not a lot, and I feel it was quite chaotic because I had not organized it completely. I don't find a lot of creators who still play Honkai Impact after such a long time. There are very few creators who still do. I absolutely love this game, especially. Oh yeah, speaking of this game, can you look at May and Kiana in the latest event? They are so cute. Like May and Kiana is what made me stay in this game initially, and I also really one of my favorite ever characters over here, aside from Alicia, who comes a close second, is not Kiana nor May, but it is actually Auto Apocalypse because of how wonderfully written character he is. You can hate him, you can like him, but you can't deny he's such a well-written character. And I love well-written characters. I feel Alicia and Odo are like 2 ends of the spectrum. I really like Kevin, but I think these 2 take the cake for me. So yeah, I think I've been ranting a bit too much. I really hope you enjoyed this account tour. and I hope to see you in future videos.